Planet of the Fakes 4 Families, and Pigstar HH News. Heartbroken Bronx mom, listening on phone, hears gunshots while speaking to doomed son. A helpless Bronx mom answered a phone call from her ex-con's son and heard the echo of gunshots. Weeping, Vanessa Harris recalled the doomed man's late-night pleas for help in a pair of desperate calls about 2 hours before he was gunned down Thursday at E154th Street and Elton Avenue in Melrose. "I heard gunshots at the beginning of the first conversation," recalled Harris, 47. "The worst came in a second call. Leon Vega, 27, was letting us know he had to get out of there," she told the Daily News on Tuesday. "He was on the street. We were encouraging him maybe to go into parole, but he didn't trust that. He was saying his brain feels scrambled, he's been through so much. Later I heard him say, 'Why are you all surrounding me?'" She continued. "He was saying, 'What are you guys trying to do?' I heard motion, like he was running or walking." He never hung up. The mom's worst fears were confirmed hours later in a phone call from a relative. Vega, just 4 months out of prison, was shot and killed at 10:50 p.m. after he pushed the relative out of the line of fire, Harris recalled. Vega was shot multiple times and pronounced dead at Lincoln Hospital. More New York woman shot dead by husband on Lower Manhattan Street planned to divorce him, sources. The slain man had just returned home after 10 years in prison on a robbery rap. He had moved in with his cousin and her 5-year-old daughter and vowed to change his life, but Vega had trouble finding work, his mother said. When he came home during this COVID-19, he wasn't able to get a job, Harris recalled. "We tried so much right along with him to find him a job." He continued on to have faith that something better would come along. A plan for Vega to relocate upstate with Harris and her daughter was held up by problems with parole paperwork, Harris said. Also, Vega was busted with a friend during the summer for possession and sale of marijuana to an undercover cop, his mother said. Family members described the dead man as a kid at heart and a man who worked hard behind bars to get back on the right path, earning his GED and inspiring a program where inmates gathered in groups to resolve their problems. "Leon was beyond a peacemaker," said Harris. "Leon saved lives when he was in prison, when he was out on the streets." More New York. Keith Raniere, leader of NSYNC sex cult, sentenced to 120 years in prison. "There were a number of inmates they actually tried to commit suicide," Harris said. "Leon was helping them to cope with prison life. I just wish he had the opportunity to utilize everything he learned. Thank you very much. Go to www.amer-eka.com